Let's go to Michelle now in County Tipperary. Good evening, Michelle.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. Obviously, we spoke earlier on about the O'Connor. I mean, what's your view on that? And obviously, it overshadowed the champion hurdle, didn't it?
Exactly, yeah. It was very, very upsetting actually to see such a future star go out like that. But, you know, it was very upsetting now. Obviously, of course, Hurricane Fly couldn't do the three-timer, but Jesky ran a great race to win it, and fair play to Connections. But yeah, the demise of O'Connor definitely took the sparkle off the race. Absolutely,
and as I said earlier on, commiserations to Connections. On a lighter note, you were here on Saturday, and we all agreed with you about Vitor, and what a terrific horse that is for Willie Mullins.
Yeah, that was an incredible performance, actually. You know, the way to beat him by 6 lengths, I mean, you know, he obviously showed his potential when he beat the Tullow Tank by 3 lengths at Leopardstown, but my God, that was a very good performance, and I'm sure Willie Mullins obviously said, you know, champion hurdle, maybe not, but he can't wait to get him over fences, and he really does look like a future chaser, so he's obviously very exciting, and again, what a performance, like, that was just incredible to witness.
And finally, before we move on to more, Champagne Fever, almost, but not quite.
Yeah, again, you know, that was a pity. Now, I definitely didn't expect Western Warhorse to pick him. Obviously, it was a pity, but fair play to David Pipe. You know, he had him right on the day, and, you know, it just goes to show anything is possible in the races.
Absolutely, we get a 33 to 1. I was slightly controversial when I said Hurricane Fly couldn't win on Saturday, and I'm going to be very controversial now by saying Faheen cannot win tomorrow. What are your views?
Yeah, obviously, you know, it's an awful pity, but good things come to an end, and, you know, I'm sure they'll bring him back for Punchestown, and it'll be interesting to see how he performs there. I mean, obviously, it was, you know, he beat Jesky fairly easily at Leopardstown, and Jesky turned the tables on the day that mattered, so, yeah, it's going to be interesting now what's going to happen with Hurricane Fly, but...
OK, no, I was also saying about tomorrow and Faheen. The first race in the Neptune tomorrow, Faheen for Mullins, I don't think it's going to win. What do you think?
Yeah, Faheen, yeah, there's obviously a lot of people fancy him a lot. He's been said to be one of Willie Mullins' bankers of the week. Again, he lacked, you know, he hasn't raced in Grade 1 company. He lacks the experience. There's only one horse really in the race that does have Grade 1 experience, and that's Nicky Henderson's Royal Boy, who Barry Garrity rides. So obviously you've got Red Sherlock in there as well. So David Pipe says could be his banker of the week. So yeah, it's quite an interesting race. Very competitive.
Is there any other horses tomorrow that you're looking forward to seeing, or that you've had a little wager on?
In the RSA Chase now, I've always been a fan of Morning Assembly. Obviously, he was a Grade 1 winner over hurdles. He was second to Tom Cusack, who was also in the RSA Chase. But yeah, I think Morning Assembly could run into an outplacement.
And that'll be great for Davy Russell, considering what he's had to put up with at Cheltenham in recent years.
Exactly, yeah. You know, it'd be lovely for David Russell to get a big winner like this, and, you know, it would be really good for Pat Fahey as well, who I think this is one of his first runners at Cheltenham for a couple of years, so it'd be great for Connections.
And also the Champion Bumper.
Yeah, that's quite a hard race. Obviously, Willie Mullins won it last year. He's got Black Hercules for Same Connections. Looks a decent enough horse. Golden Tilla is in there as well, who was placed last year. So yeah, it's a tough enough race now to pick a winner from that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was fortunate last year because I went with Bri Hill, who won it last year, wasn't it? And Ruby Walsh was riding. It's fair to say though, Patrick Mullins has number one choice when it comes to bumper rides. Is that right?
Sorry?
Patrick Mullins has as a sort of number one choice when it comes to bumper rides, not Ruby.
Yeah, he's actually. I think he's actually on Black Hercules, isn't he? I think he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he seems like a good enough horse anyway. So whether he can do it on the day, it remains a question. But yeah, I think it's wide open this year, actually.
Yeah, it's a very, very tough one. Well, thank you very much indeed. We're going to speak to you again during the course of the week. There's obviously a number of Irish runners still to come, Briar Hill being one of them. So have a good evening and very, very good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks a million, and same to yourselves.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.